back to another market update with Spiral Strategies, and it looks like we've now turned back bullish, which is good to see. Now, why do we say that? And that's a good question because we've actually built this kind of island bottom here, this V bottom, this also this head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders pattern that we've got going as well on our 4-hour time frame. Now, this is really good to see because we've got the bear volume dying down. We've got our bull volume reclaiming, coming back up. We also have the MACD also reclaiming positive market structure here and confirming that divergence. Now, this is really, really good to see because we've now essentially built that base where essentially we did expect back in May, early May, we were expecting a big dip to reclaim some of this area over here at 50,000. However, that didn't really play out. We actually had a really sharp retrace back to reclaim this downtrend line. And now, like we were saying, on the other side of this trend line here, we were expecting it to kind of come back down, retest this the $61,000 level, and even retest this $57,000 level. We haven't reached it, so we've actually built a really solid structure here now, and we don't expect it to break this key level here at 60,000. So this is going to be a massive level to watch out for, because if we do break it, then bears do continue, but it's looking less and less likely. We've got bullish divergences confirmed here. We've had a nice Wyckoff check here at 61,000, and we've actually broken above 65,000, and now we're looking to retest $68,000. So this is really, really good to see for Bitcoin. Now, where do we look? Where are we looking at the price, and where it might kind of lead to in the next coming weeks? We do expect it to retest this key level here and possibly back off and continue to go sideways for a bit. The key levels here at 72,000 is still a key resistance here that we need to break out of, and especially this here, this one here as well. This is going to be a $78,000 level, which is going to be really retesting our previous all-time high here. But once we manage to get on the other side of this, which we did expect to kind of happen, sorry, we are expecting to kind of happen in June, July. This is where we could really start to see some massive spikes, and Bitcoin could really start to rocket up to this $100,000 level. So we'll have to keep an eye out on the price action there. But in the meantime, we do have lots and lots of resistance up in this level here. We've got M structures here. So this key level here, 69,000 to 73,000, that's going to be a brick wall of resistance here. And even when we bring up the volume profile here as well, we've actually accepted back into value here, and we're most likely going to start filling out the range from 64,000 to 68,000. Most likely, once we bounce above 69,000 and continue to work our way up, we're gone. It's going to be very hard to come back to retest the $60,000 level for quite some time. So yeah, as we work out this this range, and we get closer and closer to June, July, then odds are we are going to start seeing some really big moves in Bitcoin. Where this day here on the 15th and 16th, this was actually a big 6-7% move for the day. So keep your eyes tuned, keep your eyes peeled, sorry, because we're actually going to start seeing a lot more of these kind of movements where you'll have these 6, 7, 8% swings coming back into Bitcoin for the day. Now, once we break this this $78,000 level, we could really start to see 10, 20, 30% move swings 30% swings are probably unlikely on Bitcoin, but nevertheless, they could still happen. We have seen them in the previous cycles before. Um, Really unlikely for us to see a 50% swing to the upside, but that could, no, no. To be honest, 50% swings, they're not going to really happen anymore on Bitcoin. It's quite liquid now. Um, there's a lot of capital in Bitcoin, so it's really hard to move Bitcoin up 50%. However, you could do that back in the day, um, in the previous cycles, but as we gain momentum on Bitcoin, it's a lot harder to move Bitcoin these days. So you'd probably see maximum a 20% move in a day max, and that'd probably be as wild of a swing that we would get this cycle. And to be honest, we probably haven't seen a 20% move this cycle yet anyway. So 10% moves are probably more realistic, which this kind of move kind of represented. It was a almost an 8% move. So and that was quite big as well for that day on the 15th. So good to see, good to see. Now we'll quickly move into Ethereum as well. Uh, Ethereum bouncing around, consolidating. Good to see, holding these lows. We really don't want to see it come back down here. We've got our MACD working really nicely here. Got lots of confirmed divergences here. So good to see on Ethereum as well. However, it's just moving a bit slower, and this is why you probably see the dominance kind of waning, because Ethereum is not making these big of moves anymore as compared to Bitcoin in the recent days, and that's evident on the dominance chart, because you can see Bitcoin really start to push higher, and that kind of in turn does affect altcoins. However, um, some other altcoins like Solana, they'll still remain, um, and as in like they will still pretty much outperform um, Ethereum. Now, in terms of other altcoins, it is pretty much moving a little bit slower as well, and you can kind of see that if we move into Cardano as well. You can see here we're on a 3-day here, so we'll move in a 4-hour time frame as well, just to get a perspective. But you can see here, move isn't quite as big. We'll take this range here just to get an idea of the move that we got. 12%, so it's still pretty big actually. So good to see on Cardano actually holding these lows here as well. So, but overall, you can feel that Bitcoin's got a leg up on the other altcoins at the moment as well, and that's represented in our dominance chart as well. So that is good to see. So we'll leave it for that today, guys. If you guys enjoyed this, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to our newsletters for buy and sell signals. Peace out.